Oh my goodness. You guys, I'm so excited for this grocery haul. Let me see a text, make sure that you're here and that you can hear me and see me. Happy Tuesday. You guys are gonna love this. You're gonna love what I'm gonna show you today. Good morning, Cindy, you little plant slayer. How's everyone doing today? This is gonna be a grocery haul like you've never seen. Like you've never seen. This is gonna be absolutely crushing it mode. Good morning, how you doing today? You guys ready? I'll give it a second to get in here. Hey, what did everybody have for breakfast this morning, by the way? It's almost my lunchtime. Are you guys ready to get this party started? I think you're really gonna like this grocery haul. I'm getting lots of feedback that people are loving all the visual aids. So let's get going. Yeah, it's gonna be a great day. So you guys ready? Landing strips ready to go. Good morning, I'm Stefanie Ignoffo, lifestyle medicine coach, plant interventionist, founder of Plantspiration, plant-based nutrition expert. I teach people how to prevent and reverse disease, and I'm founder of Plantspiration. And this is Tuesday's grocery haul, and we're gonna do a little nutrition education today. So many people, I did a little post this morning and I said, who here is protein deficient? And nobody raises their hand. Who here has heart disease? And everybody's raising their hand. So let's quit avoiding the real problem, and that is fiber, okay? It's not protein. I'm gonna give you a little lesson today. I'm gonna show you guys how to prevent and reverse disease with this grocery haul. How did I lose 100 pounds and keep it off? January is gonna be 12 years. I stopped dieting, you guys, and I started bringing home this kind of stuff from the grocery haul. So let's get this going. Everybody's worried about protein. So if that's anybody out here today on YouTube, by the way, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, because more people need to learn this nutrition education. Come on, you guys. Guess what? There's protein in this. We're going to do some lessons on protein today. We've got 4 grams of protein in just in just 2 slices. Okay, do you see that? Look at that. Protein and fiber, by the way, which is missing. Everybody should be asking about where's the fiber, or how do I reverse heart disease or chronic disease? But people are worried about fiber, protein. I mean, look at this bad boy here. 6 cups of kale has 3.7, almost 4 grams of protein. There's a lot of protein in this stuff right here. Kale is the king of greens right here. All right, so we're gonna put that in our smoothies. We're gonna saute it. I'm gonna massage some lemon on it. I'm gonna put it in some bowls. I'm just gonna be eating my plants off, and so low fat too, such low fat. What else do we have here today in our box of goodies? I got some snacks right here. We're gonna be talking about curing erectile dysfunction, reversing heart disease, and beets are very powerful for doing that kind of stuff. They open up your arteries. They do great stuff. What do we have here? We're going to be making tomorrow night some buffalo cauliflower hummus wraps. We're going to be doing Southwest mac and cheese with lentils, and we're also going to be doing a baba ganoush, and I'm going to be using a little bit of this on a sandwich. I'm going to tell you what, if you're not using a whole strip of this in one shot, you're doing it wrong. Eat more plants, you guys. What do we have here? Broccoli. Guess what's in broccoli? Protein. Protein is in broccoli. Fiber's in broccoli. This is amazing. We've got 9.2 grams of fiber in this. You should be asking me where your fiber is. You should be asking yourself where your fiber is. But there's protein in here, 5.7 grams. What else do we have? Oh my gosh, you guys, more protein. If I see one more sign in the produce section that says protein section, it's right here. 11 grams of protein in this cauliflower. Are you joking me right now? For everybody who's eating animals and you say, but I need my protein. Let me tell you what, your animal got protein from the plants. Okay, I'm sorry, that's just science. What do we have here? More protein. Now you guys know why I'm not protein deficient, okay? So you can eat this head of cauliflower plain to get all that protein and fiber in, or you could heat it up, you could steam it, you could saute it, you could bake it. My favorite way to bake it is with lemon juice, apple cider vinegar, a ton of nutritional yeast, salt, and a ton of dill. Bake that up. garlic, onion powder. It's great. Keep it simple, keep it easy. And for goodness sakes, please get the protein in and the fiber. Even tomatoes have protein. Even tomatoes have protein and fiber. So we'll get one of those. Tomatoes are also great for lycopenes, saving lives. What do we got here? Oh my gosh. More protein. Let's see, we've got 4 grams of protein in a serving. We've got 6 servings. You guys, how much protein is in this whole box? Because I'm going to tell you to eat it, okay? Nice and easy. We're going to be making a Southwest mac and cheese. Oh my gosh, what do we have here? What do you know? More protein. More protein in this right here. What do we have here? Holy shnikes. You guys, more protein. This is my favoriteest short grain brown rice. You know what else this has? Fiber. Lots of fiber. So there's protein in that. So for all you guys right now, you're getting a nutrition 101 education on where protein comes from, because we seem to have like a significant problem out here. Everybody's so worried about protein, but they're not worried about their heart disease. They're not worried about their cancer. They're not worried about obesity. They're not worried about chronic disease. They're worried about protein. But I'm showing you how to do that, okay? Oh, what do we got here? You know what this was? This was a sale. I love when I find these foods on clearance, okay? This is realistic, cheap. Here's the thing, not a lot of fiber in this. There's actually 0 fiber in this. However, there is protein, 3 grams of protein per serving. This is just a white rice. You guys hear me talking about white rice. It's great to have on hand, but brown rice is seriously the fiber that we all need. Why do we need the fiber? Why am I keep talking about the fiber and the protein? Because see this right here? This is the standard American diet, clogging people's arteries up with the fat. But when you've got fiber and you clean it out like that, that's how we get that blood flowing. That's how we prevent and reverse heart disease. People are reversing heart disease, beginning stages of Alzheimer's, type 2 diabetes, in as little as 3 weeks when they do it intensive with whole food, plant-based, getting moving. What do we have here? We've got some spaghetti sauce. Let me just see here if we're at this. Oh my gosh, you guys aren't going to believe this. There's protein. There's 2 grams of protein in a serving of this. For the love of just protein. Let's talk more about protein. Oh, no protein in these cans of chilies that we're going to be putting in that mac and cheese. I teach the simplest, easiest recipes on Wednesday night, and I'm confident about it because I'm also a Food for Life instructor, okay? And that is a 20-plus year evidence-based nutrition education program. So here we go. There's really not any protein in this cornstarch, but I wanted to give it a shot. Let's see what... Oh my gosh. The mother of protein, the mother of protein. You guys, this bag right here has 8 grams. It's something like 105 grams of protein in this whole bag of beans. Look at this little bit. If our stomach, by the way, is the size of a Ziploc bag, imagine how much protein and fiber you could get in there. I'm just saying. Now, when anybody asks you where you get your protein, you guys know, okay? You guys know. What do we have here? We have some salsa. I love this salsa. I love it because it has no oil in it. I love it because it tastes delicious. And I love it because my store carries it. And you know what? It doesn't have any protein in it, but good news is it has fiber. And it has lycopenes and antioxidants and phytonutrients. You see what plants do? You cannot get that from eating animal, egg, meat, dairy, cheese, okay? Oh, this is another deal right here on sale. Look at this. I'll take it. Check out the clearance section of your stores and don't be shy. Speaking of protein, for goodness sakes, this one has a lot in it. But because it's, oh, here it is, 5 grams. 5 grams for just a half a cup, and there's like 3 in there. Protein coming out my ears. More protein. These are pinto beans. These are my favorite. So let me tell you what, if you do make a salad, I always say make sure you put some beans on it, put some potatoes on it, fill up. This stuff is so low fat. Oh my gosh, more protein. Look at that. It's just spaghetti sauce. Okay, people want to know what spaghetti sauce I'm getting. I like the Myers brand. I do like the Myers brand. People here in my house like this brand. It was cheap. It was easy. More salsa because this is great to put on chips. This is great to put on sweet potatoes. This is great to put on potatoes. This is great to put on, my gosh, you guys. You could put it on your tacos. You could put it on your pizzas. You could put it on quinoa. You could put it on brown rice with some black beans. Just keep it easy. I'll tell you what you aren't going to have is the diseasey if you keep this up. More green chilies. This is a brand that I'm putting into my Southwest mac and cheese because we like to eat stuff without the disease. I'm in a good mood today, you guys, because when I started hearing so many people asking about protein, I thought, I gotta teach them. I gotta teach them the way. You're not gonna believe this. It's pineapple. And guess what's in pineapple? Yeah, protein. Protein. Isn't that amazing? You should have been teaching us this in kindergarten. It would have saved our lives, but we're going to do that now. So this bag right here has exactly 13 grams of protein in it. So please, eat some fruit, you guys. A lot of it. A lot of it. All you can. What do we have here? More broccoli. I love frozen vegetables. They're easy to keep on hand. I can throw these in the microwave. I could let them sit out on my counter and thaw it if I want. But I'll tell you what, I'm not protein deficient because this bag right here has like 10 grams of protein. I'll take it. What else do we have? Burritos. We've got a side hustle in this house. People like burritos, okay? So this is the brand that I love to get for the rest of my family members. Actually, these are great to have on hand, okay? These are great to have on hand. And I'm not going to tell you, somebody famous, okay, eats these all the time. Yeah, big plant-based doctor eats them all the time. Just saying. Here's some more broccoli, more protein. What a concept. What else do we have? You guys aren't going to believe this one. Honest to goodness. Honest to goodness. What do we have here? Protein. Take it in. Take it in for all the people worried about getting their protein in. Okay, this is where it's at right here. Animals get their protein, you guys, from eating plants. And you know what animals don't have? Fiber. And let me explain. I'm going to do another visual here. I like being a little teacher. This is insoluble fiber. It goes through your arteries, okay? It cleans the gunk out. This is like soluble fiber. It's like a sponge. It soaks up the cholesterol and it gets it out of your body. And that stuff comes in these foods, not in animal foods, not in plant foods. So if you want to open up those arteries, look at that over here. These people over here are crushing the fiber. Their arteries are opened up. This is a beautiful flow. But over here we have some clogged up stuff from fat, from eating animals, from eating all the stuff we weren't meant to eat, or else it wouldn't clog up like that. So what else do we have here? I'm going to shock you guys right now. I'm going to shock you. Guess how much protein is in lemons? There's over 4 grams of protein in this. I don't want to hear one more word about protein. We're gonna squash this right here. Right here, you guys, snacks, these apples all day, every day. Guess what? There's protein in apples. There's fiber. Let's get our body running good the way it was meant to be. Everybody is getting so comfortable with being sick. Everybody is getting bombarded by McDonald's and Taco Bell and all these people advertising, or should we say shoving it down our throat. Give your arteries a break today and let's start eating our plants off. And you know what's my favorite right here? Bananas. Guess how much protein is in this? Yeah, can you want to take a guess? A lot. 6.4 grams of protein in those bananas right there and only 1.5 grams of fat. So the standard American diet, if you go get a burger, you know what I mean? Something like that, that's going to be like 20, 30 grams of fat for something like that. I don't even have 30 grams of fat right here. Okay, I could eat this all today. That's how simple it is to do this. More bananas. I'm bringing home the simplest, easiest, most sustainable and attainable food right here. Bananas. Those aren't ready for me today, but they will be in a couple days. You guys, we have more snacks right here. We're eating our plants off. You know why? Because not only is there protein in here, phytonutrients, vitamins, minerals, and fiber right here. More protein. Oh my gosh, these are bags and bags of protein. I have different apples. I'm changing it up a little bit. I have some pink ladies and some Honey Crisp today. Everything has protein if it's coming from a plant. Protein. What do you know? Protein. John, do you think they're going to get it today? It's protein. Everywhere we go. And you know what else? Fiber. Fiber is the real MVP. Let me just make sure everybody hears this. All protein comes from plants. All plants contain protein, and fiber is the real MVP. Okay, we got that done. Lo and behold, you know what? Let's take a look-see here. Let's take a look-see. What do we know? Protein, protein, protein. And thank you to my YouTube follower who said, why don't you get the organic one? I didn't notice it. So here it is. I got the organic soy milk right here. And what do you know? Protein. We are not seeing a ward of protein deficiency people in the hospital. We're seeing a ward of people dying of chronic disease. And I'm going to tell you what, I know I didn't like hearing it myself. It's from eating animals. Okay, that's all it is. It's genes are not our destiny. Okay, it's what we've genetically learned to eat. I also brought home a little treat here, some of this silken tofu, and this also has, believe it or not, protein and a little bit higher in fat. So what else is going on here? This bag of oranges right here, 12 grams of protein. That's a lot of protein I have here. That's a lot of protein. You know what else? You guys, I'm teaching a class on erectile dysfunction. I'm going to be making baba ganoush. I'm going to be making some cauliflower buffalo wraps. And let me tell you what, 5.4 grams of protein, tons of fiber. More on how to cook eggplants. These things are amazing. Actually, the skin of the eggplant is most powerful when it comes to fighting skin cancer. So you can't get that from any animal. That's why I bought 3. I like my skin, I like my heart, I like my organs, I like my body, and sometimes I like to get jacked up on a little bit of tea. It's just a little caffeine. This was a very small grocery haul today, you guys. But what I wanted to, and take a guess. What do you guys think that grocery haul was? That little guess of hundreds of grams of protein right here. Hundreds of grams of protein, tons of fiber, vitamins, minerals, nutrients. If you're bringing home animal, you can't say that. You just can't. So I want you to bring home this stuff. Keep it low fat. Keep it high fiber. And let's take a guess at what this grocery bill is. And if anybody has any questions, let me know. See how inexpensive it is? See how inexpensive it is? Mary, you are so close. Keep guessing, you guys. And does anybody have any questions to where protein gets into? Don't forget, members, in the portal, I just put up that video of how to do nutrient density, how we fill up our stomach so that we feel like, we're popping off our GLP-1 hormone. Where's those lentils? If I threw in some lentils and some rice or something, can you imagine filling all this up? These little meals are slowing you down, folks. So fill up. Eat these nutrient-dense foods. You don't need to worry about protein. Just worry about crushing it, and what you bring home is what's going to save your life. I love my job. I love teaching people how to do this because this is why I volunteer my time, because they didn't teach us this in school. They aren't teaching this to you guys. Just learn more right now than a doctor in medical school. Okay, because doctors are still asking people or saying to people like, oh, you got to get your protein, or, eating food diet has nothing to do with chronic disease. It's wrong. It's ill-informed, unfortunately, but you guys are not. So the total of this grocery haul was $183.23. I'll take it. I saved a ton of money. I saved a ton of years on my life just by switching from what I brought home. Like I said, you guys, this was when I was worried about protein. Okay, this was worried about protein. This for sure, when we did the family, hey, this is our Weight Watchers picture. We did it for 30 days, making sure that we were high protein, low fat. Didn't do us any good. Didn't reverse our diseases. All the weight we lost, we gained back as usual. And this is just as good as I thought it was going to get. Listen to me. Stop getting comfortable with being sick. I know it's hard, but there's something we can do about it. And the fact that you're here and that you're watching this, I want to tell you something. It's good news. You've arrived. You know exactly what we need to do. I'm here to help inspire you, motivate you, and educate you so that we do know what's right, because the information coming in from all over the place can be really overwhelming. If I have one more person ask me about protein. Now, anybody have any questions on how you can prevent, reverse disease, lose weight, feel great, keep it off, save the animals, and quit destroying our planet? Let me know, because this is how you do it. And it starts with what you're bringing home from the grocery store. You can do it. The number one reason why people don't do it is because they just don't know how. I was one of them. That's why we've made it our mission to teach people how to get this down and how to turn it around, for goodness sakes. Any questions? It's going to be a beautiful day. Get that fiber in you. That's truly all this fiber right here is what's popping off your own GLP-1 hormone. You don't need to get it in a pill. You don't need to get it in a powder. You can get it right here. Okay, you guys, keep it simple, keep it easy, keep it delicious. Is that it? Is that all we've got to say? We're going to have a great class tomorrow night. Tell everyone, because everybody has heart disease. It's the leading killer around the world. This class should have hundreds of people in it, because you guys get to bring somebody for free. And I want to get the word out that there's something that we can do to cure erectile dysfunction, heart disease, diabetes, obesity, and so much more. No, thank you guys, because you're the reason why this is spreading around the world. People can't unsee all the change that's going on over here. People can't help but see that you're eating your plants off. People can't help to see this plant glow, the hope, the positivity. We need more of that going on right now. So thank you for being the inspiration that the world needs to see. I'll see you in class. Please keep kicking some. Boop. I love you guys.